Salina, Kansas. So this will be his final call, and it's an honor to work with him on the final call that he does for the Iowa Media Network. At least this go around. We still have high hopes to bring you back to the state of Iowa somewhere in the company sooner than later. Tip goes to the Warriors, and this ball game is underway, and we'll turn it over as we did 15 times in the first half last night. And that's going to be a goaltend on Abdoulaye Fall and the Cavaliers.
15 first half turnovers for the Warriors. You know Coach Dewey obviously at halftime was hammering that away. They only turned it over once, part of the reason they were able to turn.
The old-fashioned three-point play is no good. And that was number 15, Joshua Ray out of Atlanta, Georgia, who got the bucket but couldn't convert on the free throw. Kankakee comes out in the man-to-man. Warriors play pretty much all man-to-man. Casey to Abdoulaye Fall. He's going to go left into the lane. We're going to have a foul on the way in. No basket, a foul on the floor. We have so many weapons, you never know whose night it's going to be offensively to lead the way. Abdoulaye was the guy against South Plains as he threw in 24 points. Inbounds comes into Will Casey, and he's going to be going to the free throw line. And nobody goes to the line more for the Warriors than Will Casey. He's been there 73 times. And a lot of that is because Will is such a great driver of the basketball. He goes to the hoop, and when you do that, you're going to draw contact and you're going to get to the line.
Uses those long strides, tough to keep up with them.
And he got that one. 57.5%. And that one is too strong, but Intizami's got it. Gets it to Will. Will trying to step through traffic, but he'll kick it out. Now the Warriors are working around the perimeter. Abdoulaye is going to be fouled on the way in. That's going to be the third foul already on the Cavaliers. And the second foul already on Kylan McKinney. McKinney is their leading scorer who gets 13.7 a ball game.
Wow, 3 fouls in less than a minute. I mean, it looks like Hills is going to have an opportunity pretty early on to exercise those free throw demons.
And that's another turnover on the Warriors. We do so on the inbound. Warriors into man-to-man, and Will Casey comes in and takes it away. Casey stops, lays it up and in. Nice finish there by Will Casey. Lets the traffic clear, and it has an easy bucket. Casey's got 3 points in the ball game, and the Warriors get our first lead at 3-2. Rattled wouldn't go, and guess who? Will Casey's got it. Kicks it over to Abdoulaye. Fall through traffic, lays it up and in. Good take by Abdoulaye Fall, and it's 5-2 Warriors.
Certainly has that explosion. Looks to be just fine after exiting the game last night. He's driven it now 3 times, that time for 2.
Well, I like the energy we've come out with. The last few games we've struggled early and fallen behind and had to come back 1-2 of the 3 and actually took the lead in the contest last night but couldn't hold on against a very good snow team. But keep going to that well and eventually you're going to find the water doesn't taste so good. Abdoulaye to the hoop and in. And Fall with 4 early points and the Warriors lead 7-2.
I think he sees something. I think he sees he has an advantage off the dribble, and we know after watching him this season he can go right and left.
Well, those quick fouls kind of show you that we're quicker than them, and they're struggling to keep up defensively. And now, as a result, don't foul, but they give up the easy bucket. That's so right. They're going to have to find an answer, that's for sure. That shot's off the mark. Abdoulaye's got it. It's been the Fall and Casey party so far into this one. Walters gives it to Will. He shimmy shakes a bit, but he'll give it up to Costello. Now Will Casey. I thought he was going to try the 3, but he tried to get it to the corner to Walters. They knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors.
Right idea, right? I mean, you want to make the extra pass. You've got a wide open man in the corner. I think Casey can learn that if you pump fake that pass, then the defender leaves you, goes to the man in the corner, and you are left wide open.
Starters still on the floor with 17:08 to go for the Warriors. Walters. That's off the mark. Tipped out, though, and the Warriors get the rebound. Will Casey keeps it alive. Shot clock reset to 20. We'll have another crack at it. Crossover Tried to dump it down to Jamal, but it goes into the hands of Costello, and he's off the rim, no good. Got his own board, fires it off of the defender from Kankakee and keeps the possession alive. I believe that was Christian Martin Johnson, who unfortunately couldn't get out of the way.
Love the activity for the Warriors early on the offensive glass. 3 offensive rebounds here in the early going. Let's see if they cash in.
Actually, it looks like maybe Jaquan Payton. Oh, a little stop and go, and the Frisco kid leaves it for Intizami, and he lays it in. Good start for the Warriors. We lead it 9-2. We're going to get to your comments and do some shout-outs here in a moment. Three-pointer coming here is on the money for Jaquan Payton. He knocks that one down, and boy, Kankakee needed that in the worst way.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that they only make about 4 threes a game. The Warriors make 9. They should have a decided advantage there tonight.
Another offensive rebound for Indian Hills. Abdullah Fall won't go. We're 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Again, this is not a gym that we play in, but ironically this year we've shot better on the road, so that three-pointer got into a tailwind apparently, and Intizami will come out of there with it and give it up to Walters. Warriors lead it 9-5, and we have a whistle and a foul.
There's an example of what you talked about, Russ. Casey just being quicker than his defender, getting by him, and then the defender has no choice but to foul.
And Cook, who also will be doing our halftime reporting, sideline reporting. We'll have some comments from Coach Dewey.
He finally got demoted. It's about time.
It's about time. Alan Johnson into the lane, needs a friend. Finds Manuan, gets his guy in the air, step aside. Yes, sir! Morgan's corner three-pointer for A.T. Manuan. The mayor, Mike O'Connor, tuned in, the mayor of Centerville. That one is short. David Grant, Mallory Joe Waltering, Rochelle Cornish, watching from Dexter, Iowa. We're going to have free throws coming for the Warriors. Nancy Ritter, Jeff and I are watching. Nancy Ritter, Damerville, that is. Deb Worley,
in the gym, right? You see the red, and I get it.
I do that about 2 or 3 times a year. But it's all good. Honey Creek's a great supporter of Indian Hills Community College as well. We certainly appreciate JBS for being here with us and making it possible for us to be everywhere we get to be. Warriors lead at 14-5. Costello knocks it loose, and he's got it. And now he loses the handle up ahead, and they're going to have a freebie here. And laying it up and in is number 12, Ricardo Corville. And it is a 14-7 game. Costello wanted it. Now he does pull up. Rattled wouldn't go. Will Casey had it, but they knocked it loose. 3 turnovers apiece here so far. 14-15 to go in the first half. Three-pointer coming here. Off the iron, no good. Costello with the board to Casey. Will's going to give it up to A.T. And his pass is deflected, but it'll stay with the Warriors. Working hard all day to find a place to move things to tomorrow, and we'll be at Cardinal High School. Weather-related situations with the Hellier Center. Perkins. Yes, sir! Morgan's corner three-pointer. Perkins had a couple big ones last night, and he knocks down his first long-range effort today. The Warriors lead at 17-7. Now a foul coming. That's going to go against Perkins. That's his first rules infraction of the night, and the second on the Warriors. The Dyer family watching from Springfield, Missouri. Go Warriors. To the corner.
Wow.
Found himself in trouble. Good closeout there by Perkins. Oh, there's a travel. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sequence of closing out to the ball, staying in front of your man you're guarding there, that was an impressive little 10-second clip that Coach Dewey can show the guys in film.
Kankakee showing a little bit of three-quarter court pressure. Warriors no trouble with it there. 10-point lead. We dip under 13 minutes to go in the first half. Indian Hills coming into the ball game averaging 85.5 a contest. Gives it to AT with some fancy basketball, little backhanded layup. That was nice. Amante Allen Johnson, unselfish, leaves it for AT, and Manuan puts the bucket in. And I'm telling you, when you watch AT Manuan play basketball, you know this kid's got a bright future. He is so talented player, and we hope that we get an opportunity to see more and more of AT Manuan. Averages 5 points a ball game. Warriors over the timeline with a 12-point lead. Vlad finds AT up and under. There you go. How about that? AT Manuan puts in another fancy basket, and the lead is 21-7. It's a 14-point lead for the Warriors. Up ahead to Amante. Amante is going to lay it up and in. And timeout, says Coach Brown. He wants to talk about things. Warriors on a nice run here. We lead at 23-7. And we're going to stay here for the moment. Warriors with the 16-point lead. Perkins, Nation, Manuan, and Chagas now on the floor, along with Allen Johnson. Perkins with the rebound up ahead to Big Money. He leaves it back to Perkins. Through the lane, floater, no good. Chagas comes out of there with it. Fires it off the glass. People are rolling around on the floor, and the Cavaliers come up the court with a basketball. There's some big bodies that went down on that one. Nice crossover there. Came up short on the shot. It'll stay with the Cavaliers. Barbara Quigley, Jerry and I are watching Go Warriors. Chris Myers tuned
You upstairs, Associate Athletic Director.
Middle School in Ottumwa. The Financial Partners Classic, Indian Hills leading 23-7. And that one is on the money. That was Larry Carthen, 6'7" sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, with the bucket for the Cavaliers. Well, it's enjoyable to go over to Kankakee. Very hospitable. We'll be there next year. We won't make the trip this year. So I would assume that we'll have to give them a game next year, sounds like. Into Chagas. To Allen Johnson. He goes into the lane. Now he needs a friend, and it's knocked loose. And it'll be a turnover. Cavaliers looking to make a run here after falling behind 23-7. This is a 6-3 team playing out of Region 4 in Illinois. And they've won 2 in a row. Caden Nation wouldn't go.
How good was he last night, though, Russ?
Yeah.
Another example of a guy coming off the bench and just being unconscious to start.
Get it out of here, says Chagas. Gives it up to Perkins. Perkins up ahead to AT. Swings it back to Quentin. He and AT playing a little catch. AT! Oh, no! Wow! AT Manuan with some serious fancy basketball. Holy smokes.
My first thought was you're wide open for 3. Go ahead and let it fly. And then he sells the pump fake, drives baseline, and again we see that up and under, finishing with the left hand.
That looked like a combination of Barry Sanders and Michael Jordan all on the same play. That spin move was unbelievable. To the corner. All the Warriors showing some patience. Get it inside to JV, and he lays it in, and the Warriors are pulling away early, 27-9 here with 9:17 to go. Will Casey is going to go check in, and now we're going to have an offensive foul.
Yeah, illegal screen.
So a rules infraction coming on the Cavaliers, and that'll go against Larry Carthen. That's his first 16 fouls now. Casey comes in. Casey, Allen Johnson, Perkins, Chagas, and Manuan. AT Manuan off the rim and no good. Perkins Hounding him.
Yeah, no room to operate right now for anyone on the perimeter and the post. Look at this.
Alan Johnson says, I'll just take that if you don't mind. Thank you. Now he throws it across the way to AT. Pass to Perkins. Open look is off the mark. And the Cavaliers come out of there with it. 27-9, Indian Hills, 8:30 to go. Opening half of basketball. And a nice take and finish there, high off the glass.
First time a straight line drive has actually led to a layup for the Cavaliers. Other than that, I mean, Hills has had at least someone as the second line of defense in the paint helping, but their perimeter defense has been stout.
Joshua Ray had that basket for Kankakee. Will Casey's going to kick it out. Manuon with the pass to Amante. Oh, a little shimmy shake up top. Now a floater off the rim, no good. DeShagas grabs it and puts it back in. That's a big dude right there.
Yeah, he knows he can have his way tonight. All he's got to do is just kind of lower that shoulder, lower the hip, and he's got all the space he needs to finish.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul up top on Amante, and he knew it. Line change coming in a big way here for the Warriors. Costello.
Line changes, like you've called them, Russ, for the Warriors. 3 new players coming in, 4 new players coming in at a time. Sometimes you see that, and it's usually a coach trying to make a statement like the lineup's not getting it done. It's just a luxury for Coach Dewey. There's no drop-off.
Right. 3-point there for Q Anderson, knocking that one down for the Cavaliers. 29-14, knock loose. Cavaliers with the steal. And now we get it right back. Will Casey says, no, that basketball belongs to us. Thank you. Abdullah to the corner. Extra pass. Now Walters. Costello into the lane. Gets it to Jamal. Jamal gets his guy in the air and draws the foul. And Intizami will go to the free throw line.
Thought Costello might have gotten caught up in the air that time. Looked like he...
We'll get a comment from Coach Dewey before he takes the squad into the locker room. Three-pointer coming here is short. And here come the Warriors. Casey is going to go to the line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 coming.
Yeah, another one of those drive-by fouls where, again, you just have to let him go, but they end up wrapping their arm around Will, drawing the foul.
2 of 8 from three-point land. And Will got them both. Will is now 3 of 4 from the free throw line on the night. And now a foul coming on Costello. That's the 4th team foul on the Warriors. So they're still a little ways away from the bonus. 6:22 left to go in the opening half. Kerry Long tuned in. Welcome in, Kerry. Warriors just hounding on defense.
Got to make that first pass.
Pulling up from about 19, no good. Into the hands of Walters. Walters will pull back now. Costello with a backhanded layup and good.
That's going to get him going. I mean, hasn't taken many shots here early, but hasn't knocked down a jumper yet. Gets to see it go through the rim.
Good take there by Joshua Ray, but he couldn't finish, and now we're out of bounds, unfortunately. Warriors are led in scoring right now by AT Manuon with 9 points, and they've all been fun ones.
Yes, very. He has a lot of creativity. That's another thing you can tell, too, is he's obviously got the talent, but such an imagination when he goes to the basket. He knows what he's capable of.
Well, I keep waiting for Will to knock one of those loose and we get a free reign at the rim. Spin move by Joshua Ray off the glass, no good. Will Casey's got it. Casey steps through, lays it up, no good. So one thing Will needs to be able to do there, though, is he needs to be able to finish that with the right hand, I think.
Absolutely right, Russ.
Warriors collapse on defense. Good help defense there. Three-pointer coming here from Joshua Reyes. Too strong. Costello with another board. Up ahead to Walters. Walters, backhanded layup is no good. Ball's loose on the floor, though. Simmerich has it blocked out of there. And with 4:46 to go, a flurry of action. And now a foul. Well, what'd you have at the warehouse today then?
Have Huck's Heat today, which was extremely disappointing. That is my favorite sauce. But
fortunately, much like the Warriors' depth, he's got great depth in his sauce as well.
That's right. Oh, the real OG's just fine.
Walters ties it up there with Jervins St. Louis, and jump ball, it's going to be in favor of the Cavaliers.
Now take a wild guess. What do you think Mr. Dwayne Cook went with?
The diet starts Monday, probably.
He went with the nachos.
Okay.
He went with the nachos.
The Big Pit nachos.
Yes.
That one is too strong off the back of the iron. And out of there with it is Walters. Hey, it's Teddy Bear Toss night. Coming up at halftime, we'll toss our teddy bears out onto the floor. And they go to Toys for Tots. The kiddos get them. Local toy bank here. That's always fun. It'll be cool to see all the teddy bears out there. Tomorrow, I think, is Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. Vlad couldn't draw the foul and couldn't put it in.
Bet you're locked and loaded for that.
Oh, yeah, I've got some good ones.
What a rebound.
Oh, yeah, nice play there. That is number 12, Ricardo Corville, with a bucket for the Cavaliers, and it's now 36-16 or 35-16. Vlad just cannot get one to go in. Down the lane and in. Good finish there. The Cavaliers trying to make a little bit of a run here before the half. 3:27 to go. That bucket was good by number 2. That one wouldn't go for us, and number 2 is McKinney, who scored that last bucket for the Cavaliers. Three-pointer here by Corville, and it wouldn't go. And here come the Warriors. Vlad up ahead. Knocked loose and taken away. Emma Slaughter on our floor cam tonight. Stephen Goodwin running the main cam up top. Our high-definition cameras provided by Dr. Mark Altfellish at the Optical Shop in downtown Ottumwa. I appreciate Dr. Mark Altfellish. Walters to Fall. Fall puts it up and in. And Abdullah Fall had a great start to the game. Now has 6 points in this contest. 2:27 to go in the first half. We've got a whistle and a foul. That'll be, is that going to be the 7th? 2:26 to go before we hit the Hy-Vee halftime break. Warriors with a 37-18 lead. Make that 37-20. Amante Allen Johnson, Caden Nation, Quentin Perkins, A.T. Manuan, and Dashagas now on the floor after the timeout. Down to Nation. Caden. He's going to swing it back up to Perkins. Now to A.T. A.T. to Amante. Shot clock's at 2. Dashagas needs to shoot. Got it off in time, I think. He did.
Yep.
Now he turns. Hey, baby! A rim rocker for Dashagas.
Great job by everyone on the perimeter, not rushing, not just hoisting up a 3. Continue to work it around, and they got a better look.
And putting that in for Kankakee is Genesis English, 6'7" sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois. Lead is at 17 with $1:22 to go. Hayden Nation.
Sorry, Russ. I'd keep looking at Dashagas. I mean, he just has had a decided advantage inside every time he's touched the ball. Huge
thank you to all of the sponsors. And it's one of the big things JBS has said in their continued support is that they know we have a number of international players. They are a global enterprise, and they are honored to be able to make it possible. So thank you to all of our sponsors, but JBS, especially on the international side, because of them, we're able to be everywhere with Indian Hills. Perkins, that's off the mark. 50 seconds now to go in the half. The Warriors with a 19-point lead. That one's off the rim, no good, but a good rebound there by Corville. And now that shot's off the mark. And a foul coming here with 41 seconds to go in the half. I believe that's going to run. 41-23 is the score with 39 seconds to go now before the half. I want to see one more flash from AT here. About 10 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock, so we cannot hold for the last. But it looks like we're going to burn some time here. And now Coach wants that timeout. I believe that's that use it or lose it timeout. This is Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Warriors to bring it in after the timeout. 7 on the shot clock now. Manuon, he's going to shimmy shake, step through, put it up. And he says, no, we didn't get the shot off in time anyway. So,
man, still, what a move for him to get a decent shot. Obviously didn't get it off, but look at this.
What a steal by Amante Allen Johnson. Perkins couldn't finish, tied up, and foul. They're going to call a foul. That was one heck of a play. It is good nonetheless.
Again, Coach Dewey can clip that, show it to his guys. This is what we need to do. We can't just turn our back on the inbound and when the half's about to end.
41-25. Amante Allen Johnson at the buzzer. Wouldn't go. So that'll be our halftime score. We'll have a comment coming here in a moment from Coach.
Things could change here in the second half, but I'd be more in tune to see Indian Hills kind of get more comfortable in this gym.
Well, we know they're a very capable basketball team, Kankakee. They're 6-3 on the year. But this is one where we need to take care of business.
Yep.
You know, we've had some games, especially early in the season, where we let teams back in games. And this is one where just come out and take care of business. And then right out of the chute, of course, we turn it over. But that's something Coach obviously doesn't want to see. We turned it over in the first possession of the first half.
That's right.
Now the first possession of the second half. But we don't want to see this game even get to single digits, in my opinion. Let's just go out and put this thing away. But
in my mind, the only way that happens, Russ, is Kankakee kind of just gets more physical even, really makes things tough on our guys on the perimeter. And offensively, they just have to find a way to score, but they have to find a way to slow down Indian Hills defensively.
Starting 5 on the floor to start the second half. Walters to the corner to Abdullah. And he kicks it out. Trenton Walters with an open look. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for Walters. And that makes it 44-25. We've got a great place that we're working up here at the Ottumwa Gym. However, the one scoreboard is blocked. Our score is blocked by a hoop. The other scoreboard, their score is blocked by a hoop, as Will Casey lays it up and in. So you have to look over to my left for our score and to our right for their score, and it's a little bit of a challenge there. Not sure if a person were at more one end of this or the other if they would have that, but that is a little bit of a challenge. And missing the bunny there. He'll hate that one. He'll see that one tonight when he's sleeping. Joshua Ray's a very good basketball player. Averages 11.8 a game. 6'6" sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. But that one just wouldn't go in for him. Will Casey. Off the rim, no good. Right back to Will. He'll let Trenton have a shot at it. Too strong. And grabbed out of there by Joshua Ray.
Again, though, the quality of the looks. Unable to knock it down that time, but just wide open.
Wraparound pass to the corner. Good no call there by the officials. Let him play through it. Up and under and in. Now Joshua Ray. That's when, you miss the easy one and then he hits that one. You saw his athleticism there. He's a good player.
Made a strong catch, too, in traffic. Had one defender to get by. That was easily one of the best little sequences they've had offensively. A little give and go.
Kankakee in a man-to-man. We're going to try to go over the top to Jamal. Good play by Jamal to keep the possession alive. Now we'll get it back up top. Walters with a step back. Front of the rim, no good. And a foul coming here on the Warriors. That's Intizami with his first rules infraction of the night and the first of the half on the Warriors. 1 o'clock tip tomorrow for Indian Hills taking on Lake Region State. And that'll be at Cardinal High School. So folks in that area, it's obviously we want to be at the Hellier Center, but it is kind of neat maybe to go out and give people an opportunity to see a college basketball game in their high school gym.
Sure.
Joshua Ray. Warriors in that hounding man-to-man. Dashagas has come in for Intizami. Shot clock's at 5 to the corner. Three-pointer is on the money. Nice shot there. That was Jamonte Smith that knocked that one down. Walters going to dribble all the way through. Now kick it to Will Casey. Casey goes to the hoop, puts it up. Basket and a foul. Will Casey will go to the line.
I love when he goes to that crossover because his entire...
3 of 5 from the free throw line. He's got 9 points. He had a chance there to move into the scoring lead for the night with 10, but he'll get more opportunities, that's for sure. And Costello, I think, is going to get called for the hand check, it looks like. Guarding Jeremiah Edwards there. Here comes the Texas Ranger, Quentin Perkins. Trotting in, young man from Dallas, Texas. QP3, they call him. And the Cavaliers will bring it into their backcourt. And Jamonte Smith, young man out of Roanoke, Virginia, will bring it up, guarded by Amonte Allen Johnson. Now he needs a friend. He's picked up his dribble, and he'll get it up here to Ray. Shot clock's at 2. Knock loose. A.T. Manuan, look out. Hey, baby! A.T. Manuan with a clean look at the hoop. Off the side of the backboard. Up ahead to Amonte Allen Johnson. He will step through and no good. But Dashagas is there. He'll clean it up and he'll have a basket and a foul. Can you imagine being a rim and seeing something like that coming at you and there's just no help? There's no defender that's going to stop it. You're just going to take the abuse. Corville. And he'll go to the free throw line.
Man, that was late. I mean, great help by Manu on that time stepping in front. But a late foul call. The defender had hit the ground, and then a second later.
As a fan, it's hard to watch because you do think that, sometimes you think, well, he only called that because they didn't make it, or he only called it because they turned it over. And maybe sometimes that is the case. But, well, Casey up and under, no good. That one seemed pretty late. But you will see that at the college level now. That has been the last few years kind of a point of emphasis to.
That was an offensive foul on Kobe Christopher. Completely wrapped his arm around the back of Allen Johnson. But they rule Allen Johnson initiating the contact and calling a foul. That's interesting, though. I mean, as fans, if you watch basketball consistently, you're just so used to hearing that whistle right away. And so when it comes late, it's jarring. Nice pass.
Yeah, and a good finish there. 53-33. Paula Del Ponte missed the part about why we're playing at Cardinal. So we have some weather-related issues at the Hellier Center. And then I know Kelsey working all day. This gym here is not available tomorrow. So we were very thankful to the Ottumwa schools for helping us out tonight. Not available tomorrow. And so then it's on an all-out search. And, of course, Cardinal right here in Wapello County, so that's nice for the fans to be able to get there relatively easily. But that's where it landed. And thank you to Chris Becker and everybody at the Cardinal High School for being available for us tomorrow. Walters off the iron, no good. 20-point Warrior lead, 14:31 to go. the Cavaliers from Kankakee, Illinois.
And I heard admission was free.
That's right.
To tonight's game. I imagine it'll be the same at Cardinal.
Walters with a rebound, up ahead to Perkins. Perkins to Manuan. Manuan thought about it. Now through traffic, now turns, shoots, wouldn't go. Floater. No good, out of bounds. Whoa, okay. Their basketball. I thought it was going to be ours, but the official standing right there. Nobody argued, so he's right on top of it. Officiating basketball, I've said before. Now, that's a judgment call there, one way or another, you know, what you see. But fouls are so subjective. It's such a difficult sport to officiate. Kudos to the men and women who do it. Shot clock's at 6. Shot is up. Shot is in. That is Christopher.
Yeah, and Peyton pump faked the pass initially, drawing Manuan away from him. And then he stepped into the mid-range jumper and knocked it down.
Caden Nation trying to get it to the Chagas, and we turn it over. And now they will give it back. Well, Ray and Christopher not on the same page there. If they were not on the same paragraph anyway. Now they're showing a little of that three-quarter pressure again.
This is risky because if Hills breaks it like they did, you can get a layup pretty easily.
Caden Nation thought about it. And
yeah, it's a good call.
Offensive foul on Caden Nation. Hooked him with the elbow.
Yep, exactly.
.13:02 now left to go in the ball game. The Warriors with the 18-point lead. And now we have another whistle. That one, I believe, is going to go again. 3 left in the half. They will be in the 1-1 or in the bonus the rest of the way. Three-pointer coming. And all net there for Anderson. And Coach Dewey has seen enough of this run. 53-38, still a sizable lead, but it was 20 a minute ago. 12:43 left to go in the ball game. You're watching. Russ W. Oker, Zach Ebrahim on the call tonight. Go Hills TV powered by JBS. Stephen Goodwin running the main cam. Emma Slaughter on the floor cam. Camille Hendricks running our social media. Coach Sarah Ryder running the scorebug for the producer, director, Mr. Titus Letchering. And Dwayne Cook did our halftime reporting. Into A.T. Manuan. He kicks it to Abdoulaye Fall. And no good. Here come the Cavaliers. I don't like this. Ray guarded by DeShagas will kick it across the way. And a foul. So free throws coming. We're likely going to see a lot of free throws this half as we already have. And getting them both, to no surprise, was Christopher, 86.7% on the season coming in.
Not a team you want to send to the line overall. 8th in the nation in free throw percentage as a team, close to 76%.
We've got a 13-point ball game here. Perkins to Walters. Walters into the lane, had it knocked loose, now gets it to A.T. Ooh, that was dangerous there. Shot clock's at 5. Walters to A.T. A.T. needs to get a shot up, and he does, but they're going to call no shot.
Man, that was close.
I want to see the replay on that.
Kankakee, I mean, they went for the ball, getting steals, forcing turnovers. I just think in the position you're in now, 8 fouls in the first 8.5 minutes. Like, you kind of have to pull back a little bit, Russ. You kind of just got to pull the hands back, guard with your body.
Manuan goes out, Costello goes in. I couldn't tell on the replay, so I don't know. Does it light up, or is it just the horn? I was looking for I'm guessing the backboard may not light.
Well, the two things should be simultaneous. As soon as the horn goes off, the backboard should light up. And, I mean, to me, it didn't look like he had the ball maybe out of his hand. And
in real time, it looked like he had it off, but I may be way off, too.
Yeah.
I mean, and my vision is not the best today, as you know. He did not have it off. Titus says he did not have it off, so good call.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if my glasses work sometimes, Russ. So I'm right there with you.
Well done by the officiating crew. And there was no real argument on our end for our guys down there, so from the coaching staff or anybody. Walters, he's going to go to the free throw line. We have an 11-point ball game, 53-42. But hopefully this is their run, and we can slow it down, stop their run, and get back on a run of our own. And the best way to do that is to make free throws. Trenton Walters now will go to the line. That's the second foul on Ray and the third team foul of the half on them. And Walters knocks that one down. 11:18 to go in the ball game. And Walters got them both. He came in 76.7%. He's now 35 of 45 on the season. That'll raise the percentage just a little bit. Travel. There you go. Turnover number 13 on the Cavaliers.
Sometimes you'll see those get whistled on the defender even if they fall down because it's almost like they trip the man with the ball. But I'd say another good call.
Abdoulaye Fall gets his man in the air, now puts it up and in. Nice patience there by Abdoulaye. And it's 57-42. It's back to 15, which is what it was. Well, it was 16 actually at the half, so we're just about back to our halftime lead. Nice finish there by McKinney.
I just feel like the difference is going to come down to Indian Hills has the ability to score in bunches. We just have not seen that from Kankakee tonight.
Abdoulaye goes baseline. Good no call there.
That was a flop.
And Abdoulaye, no good. We've made just 3 3-pointers on the night. We're now 3 of 19. Saving grace, they've only made 4.
The fact that they've made more is shocking to me.
Costello, he thought about it. Now to Perkins. And that's off the rim, no good. There's now 3 of 20 from three-point land. And a foul coming, and they'll go to the line. 9:34 left to go. It is a 57-44 lead for Indian Hills, but free throws coming. Foul is on Trenton. That is his third. 9 team fouls on the Warriors, so this will be a 1-and-1, and then they'll be in the double bonus. Missed that one. They were 9 of 12 before that, so they are now 9 of 13 from the free throw line. Costello. 3 guys around him. They knock it loose. He's able to gather it and get it out to Walters. Now to Will Casey. Casey, no good. Got it back. Kicks it over here to Fall. Abdoulaye. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer. Abdoulaye Fall knocks it down. Abdoulaye's got 8 now. And whistle, and I think it's going to be our basketball, I think. That goes against Corville. That is his first rules infraction, and the 4th on the Cavaliers. Costello. Off the rim, no good. We try to tip it back. We cannot, but we're able to tip it out and keep the possession alive as Walters will get the rebound. Abdoulaye. No, that one was into the wind. And and the three-pointer on the other end is good.
Just hanging around.
Yeah, that was Christopher knocking that down. We've got a 12-point game and a timeout taken by the Cavaliers with 8:25 to go. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.
Hello,
It is a 12-point Warrior lead with 8:25 to go in this one. We led by 16 at the half. We got the lead up to 20. Kankakee, under the direction of head coach Michael Brown, not wanting to go away. They come in 6-3 on the year, 4-0 at home, 2-3 on the road. They have not played a neutral site game. Abdullah. Basket and a foul. And the way he was hanging in the air, I saw Zach leaning over here. We thought we were going to get a hey baby out of that one, but what we got was a foul, and Abdullah got it. 63-48. We're under 8 minutes to go in this one at the Evans Middle School tonight. Thank you again to the Ottumwa Schools for accommodating us. Oh, good job there by Kankakee, staying with it, taking advantage of extra opportunities. Corville put it in. Coach Husak tuned in. I know you're going to miss that guy.
The coach.
Yeah, the coach. You coined that for him, the coach.
Got to make sure it sticks for me, Russ.
Yeah, absolutely. We love Coach Husak and we've enjoyed working with him on the women's soccer, and he helps us call a lot of men's soccer games. Walters off the mark, rattled but wouldn't go. To the corner. 63-50, Kankakee, the Cavaliers hanging around here. From the elbow, short, Intizami's got it. In case Coach Husak may not be aware that this is Zach's final ride with the Iowa Media Network and Go Hills TV. Got them both that time. And the lead is back to 11. 6:37 to go. Warriors had their 9-game winning streak snapped last night in the 93-88 loss to Snow College. Snow ranked number 3 in the country, ranked number 5. We were down by 17. Ended up with a 3-point lead, but just couldn't finish it. Abdullah Fall with some fancy basketball, hanging in the air and putting that in.
He's come alive in the last few minutes. He knocked down a corner three, got that and one, and great presence in the paint that time from Fall.
He's got 14 in the ball game. Good closeout by Costello, but then he lost sight of his man, and it turns into a bucket. That was Ray that knocked that one down.
Keep going to the rim.
Alan Johnson trying to back his man down. Basket and a foul. Big money with a big finish. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And a big flex. A little bit of get off me.
Well, 6'1" guys don't get to back him down very often, and he did. He played that. Texas Corpus Christi. Missed that one. Deshagas fights for it, and out of bounds, Warrior basketball. 5:38 to go. 67-54. Getting some great floor shots from our Emma Slaughter. Well, we turn it over on the inbounds there. Blocking foul coming on the Warriors, and that'll mean free throws. That'll mean a pair of them.
That's tough free throws and the early fouls. A huge reason why Kankakee is still in the rearview mirror.
They keep getting it to 11. We got to keep them from ever getting it lower than that. When teams are trying to make a comeback, I always see that wall, and when you're the team trying to make the comeback, there's always that number you just can't get past. Right now, that's 11 for them. Abdullah. Yes, sir. A Morgan's corner three-pointer. And a large part, they can't get past that 11 because of that guy, Abdullah Fall, keeps hitting big baskets for us. He's got 16 now.
Yeah, and that's 10 in the second half now.
70-56, Indian Hills in the lead over Kankakee. The Cavaliers out of Illinois, Region 4. Alan Johnson just hounding there, Anderson. And that three-pointer is good by Christopher. And here we are at 11 again.
All right.
4:35 to go. Alan Johnson kicks it back out here to QP3. To Chagas. Over to Abdullah. And this time it wouldn't go. And here they have a chance to get it under 11. Get it into single digits. Path to the hoop. Swatted, but a foul. And that is going to send Edwards a 94.4% free throw shooter. I missed his number. He's actually there. Yep, he does.
I tried.
You gave it everything you had. You really did. It is a 9-point ball game, 70-61. Abdullah Fall puts it in.
Getting it done from the outside and the inside.
Craig Ford's the official automobile dealer of Go Hills TV and the Iowa Media Network. Check him out at gocraig.com. That's gocraig.com. Quinton knocked it loose but couldn't get the steal. They were able to keep the possession alive. Good hustle by Edwards. Now Quinton knocks it loose again. Shot clock's at 4. This would be a two-pointer if it goes. It will not go, but they get the rebound. And the ball's knocked loose, and Abdullah's got it. Gets it to Perkins. Perkins to DeShagas. Hey, baby! Davey DeShagas with a rim rocker big time there. I actually think I heard the rim go on that one.
My back. Get it to him again.
Yeah, feed the big fella. Feed me. He turns, puts it up no good, knocked out of bounds. Warrior basketball. 74-61, 2:58 to go. Indian Hills trying to get their 12th win of the year. We're set at 11-4 right now. Had a 9-game win streak snapped last night. And we'll play again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our final game before the holiday break. After tomorrow, we don't play again until the 4th of January. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Dello on the floor for the Warriors. Comes into Amante. He floats it to the Chagas. And they were waiting on that one. Knocked loose by Corville. We turn it over. Good take to the hoop, but he couldn't finish. That was McKinney, but they keep the possession alive. Now McKinney goes baseline, tries to go up and under, and couldn't quite get there. Perkins through traffic. The Chagas was coming after it again. Oh, boy. He did this. Abdullah to the bucket and couldn't finish. It was knocked loose just enough, and I don't think he could get the handle on it. 74-61. And that's going to be a goal 10. That was close. A little Classic, the 3rd game overall, the Classic. You don't agree with that call? Titus doesn't agree with that one. But he's a shot blocker, too. He's a tall shot blocker, so he doesn't think goaltending even exists. Knocked out of bounds. We got a fair and unbiased look at the shot clock violation with AT, yes. And Amante gets the first. Wouldn't go. Fight for it, and out of there with it are the Cavaliers. Jeremiah Edwards off the mark. Chagas with the board. Up ahead to Abdullah. Oh! Went for the big slam off the rim. No good. Woo, boy.
I'm just glad he's okay. I mean, he kind of landed hard.
Wow. Spin out of bounds, Warrior basketball. A minute 25 a poster, that is for sure. Perkins kicks it out. Abdullah trying to find the handle on it.
Oh,
and
what?
no. Another shot clock violation. Doggone it. Bring these games to us. A very Merry Christmas and see you in 2025. Love you. Well, thank you, Sharon. We love you as well. And we appreciate it. It's such an honor to be able to do it. And we can't wait to see where this season leads us. We have such a great group of young men. We dip under 1 minute here. The Warriors with the lead. 75-63, the 12-point lead. You would think we're in pretty good shape here. So wear your ugly Christmas sweaters. Over to Cardinal tomorrow. Thank them for hosting us tomorrow as we unable to play at the moment at the Hellier Center due to some weather-related issues. 10-point Warrior lead. They're not looking like they're going to foul, which surprises me a little bit. It's 10 points, the way these guys, at this level of the game can shoot. We're going to run the shot clock down to 5. Goes to AT. He will let it fly. Yes, sir. A Morgan's Corner three-pointer for AT Manuan, and he's got 14. Shot clock is off. The Warrior lead is 78-65. And doggone it, we're going to have a foul.
And really kept them at arm's length the entire time.
Yeah, they got it to 9, but Kankakee's a good basketball team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. And Indian Hills is going to come out of here with the Hy-Vee Warrior win. We'll dribble this out, and it's going to be a 78-66 win for Indian Hills. And we will go to 13-0 all time against Kankakee. But there have been some good contests. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's take a look at the final numbers here as we get set to wrap, and then we will have our post-game coming up.